Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So you were actually going to be getting a build video today, but quite simply put, I hated what I made. Spoiler, it was actually a scoreboard, effectively, for the arena, and it just looked absolutely shit, which is good in a way, because it means I have a reason to put this video up, which is basically a channel update, which I wanted to do last week. The reason being is it hadn't been 2 months since I've actually done any kind of video like this. And just so much has changed since it was when we passed 20,000 subscribers. So since then, probably most of you already noticed, if you just looked at the number, we're nearly on 34,000 subscribers, which is insane. Bloody hell. But also the thing that's really changed is the number of views. The subscriber count has maybe gone up basically 2/3 almost, but the actual views have more than doubled. Since that point, it's quite crazy, basically, how much the views have grown to the point where back then we'd be able to do a video, we get maybe, what, 5,000 views in a day on a good video, whereas now a good video will get 10,000 plus. It's pretty insane, and it's all thanks to, well, obviously, increased interest in Fallout 4, but also just kind of how engaged you all are with the content. Now, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on kind of how I'm doing, and how the channel's kind of doing, or kind of my plans for it, but also I've got a couple of announcements, just updates, really. So basically, before I get into kind of the blurb of kind of, I'm also going to try and build stuff and talk at the same time. It's probably not going to work, to be fair. I've got to decorate here. It's been missing it out. So basically, like, before I get into just kind of how the channel's been, kind of some updates and changes and all that jazz, a couple of things I want to address. Let's focus on something a little bit negative first. So, recently, over the past, about month, largely due to the increased traffic on the channel, I'm just going to let's do the walls and decorate the floor first. Due to the increased traffic on the channel, I've been getting, every now and then, I get quite a few, well, not quite a few, a decent amount of comments on my videos, tweeted to me, messaged me about people claiming that other people are stealing my ideas and content. And for those of you who maybe aren't as involved on the Twitter side and kind of, how we interact over there, that, for obvious reasons, kind of pissed me off a little bit, because the kind of community we built around kind of building these funky settlements and just kind of sharing each other's ideas and generally having a good laugh is possibly my favourite part of this. One of my, definitely in my top favourite things right now is just the community that has built around this channel and splintered off into other people's channels and their content, and it's just very, very cool. I like that side a lot. And obviously this isn't maybe a massive criticism of the people who have kind of been sending me these messages, because I get it, none of them have seemed to be sent in any malicious way. This isn't going to work. I'm just going to meander around the town a little bit. But nothing's going to be sent in any malicious way. It's just more defensive, and it's nice that people, kind of looking out for me, I guess. But it's not cool, basically. Like, literally, I haven't had any, both channels I got sent last week, and then the channels the week before, they're all, several of them are my friends, and in the past, some of my close friends have actually had, like, negative comments on their channels, saying, oh, you're stealing so-and-so, stealing Davey's content, Davey did that, but also, just, it's creating a negative vibe, and it's also silly if you actually think about it for a second, though, obviously my builds are, I like to think, quite cool. Ultimately, we don't have enough tools to use in this game for anything really to be unique to me. I mean, I'll be, nip this one in the bud. Go on the Fallout Settlement subreddit, and you'll see absolutely amazing things. That some of them are even better than what I do. A lot of them, actually, a huge amount better than what I do. Don't go on there, actually. You won't sub and watch my videos anymore. But a lot of them are better what I do. And, I'm probably not the first person to think of a lot of things we're making here. I don't know why I'm jumping up here. Shut up. I'm probably not the first person to make a lot of the things I make. Yet some people say, oh, so-and-so's copied this thing. So-and-so's done that. They're ripping off your style. I'm like, my style isn't unique, yeah? So basically, if just okay, if you're a dickhead and just want to be an asshole, fair enough, I can't stop you doing that. But to be honest, all the people who've done it so far have just been people genuinely looking out for me. I do appreciate it, but please stop. And I do kind of look at these channels, especially any channel that's been mentioned, like tweeted at me saying so-and-so is copying it, and I have been watching them closely, kind of looking at the comments on their videos. So if I do see, because I basically, you may surprise you to know, I recognise most of your regular commenters. If you've commented my videos more than a couple of times, I recognise you. And if I see people from my channel just kind of giving what I would consider highly unfair hate to smaller channels, or even equal-sized channels, or even bigger channels, obviously I'll call you a dickhead, but I'm also going to block you. So you won't be commenting my videos anymore. Same on Twitter as well. I did block 1 or 2 people who just wouldn't let up. But yeah, I don't want to start a negative thing. It's just basically leave those channels alone, yeah. And they're not copying me. Shit. But on a different note, a lot of you guys are, because obviously the massive increase in kind of views and stuff, I get loads of videos sent to me, right? And I legitimately like watching them and kind of seeing what other people make. So, okay, some of you, not all of you make amazing stuff, let's be utterly frank, but a lot of you make some really cool ideas. Look at this one, for example. Sorry, dude, I can't remember your Twitter handle because I don't plan that here again. I think your name was Niels. So thanks, Niels. But basically, it was their idea from a Twitter picture, and they said, oh, I made, I think I was complaining about how you couldn't bury Nora, or Nate, if you played as a woman. And they mentioned, oh, you can bury them, and they showed me, they use mods, but they made a modded kind of grave, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing, and literally, I got off Twitter, and I made this, and it looks fucking cool. And I really, genuinely inspire me. However, I get sent way too many videos. You think about it this way, right? To watch a video, I have to physically stop what I'm doing, click off what I'm doing, open up a new tab, and problem is a lot of you send me very lovely messages as well. God damn it. Messages with your videos, and quite simply, I just don't have the time / ever so slightly worn out, lazy, and can't watch everyone's videos. However, I tend to watch every single Twitter video and Twitter picture that's sent my way. So what I ask is, if you are very keen for me to see what you've made, by all means leave a comment on YouTube, but the best bet, if you have a Twitter, tweet me at norespawns, attach the 30-second little summary, because to be honest, I could spend 5-10 minutes showing you this whole segment, but really all I have to do is just do this. Give you a highlight of what I've done. So send me a video like that. By all means, put a link in the tweet as well. If you see how when I tweet out my videos, I attach an image, and then I actually put a link to the video as well. Do that, because that way, quite simply put, because when I'm always on my phone, and Twitter videos literally take up 30 seconds of my time, and I can literally just scroll through my feed and they just come up. It's just so much easier. It's basically the reason why I say this is because I'm feeling really guilty that I'm only actually watching a very small fraction of the videos that you guys have sent me in the last 2 months. And I'm not big enough yet where I don't read every single comment that's sent my way. I really do, with the exception of the messages on YouTube, because I always forget that tab exists. Sorry. But at the same time, I just don't have the time, and honestly just cannot be bothered to just literally watch loads of YouTube videos. So yeah, if you're keen, Twitter is legitimately the best way, because it's so much more instantaneous. YouTube is the best thing for comments. Obviously, you can write incredibly detailed responses, and I do read them all, but it's absolutely shit for sending media, ironically, because I can't see any previews of what I'm seeing. Ultimately, I am ever so slightly cautious of clicking links. Doesn't this look cool? Looks awesome. I should have done today's video on showing you how to build that. I'll build something similar to that at some point. So yes, please do that. Right, now, how are things going with me? I'm very good. Last week, I started a new job. I can't tell you where I work, because that would be very dumb of me to announce to the internet where I work, but basically, I'm kind of in a more... before, I was in a kind of slightly marketing, business development, account management role, so I was basically interacting with our clients quite a lot. A lot of it was a little bit salesy, and one of the reasons a lot of you may know this why I've been unemployed for about 6 weeks is because due to the success of the channel, I was determined to get a job that I didn't find as oppressive, so I could focus on actually not getting home and being absolutely drained, which is what was happening before. So the job I'm doing right now is significantly less paid. However, It's significantly easy. It's just basically a support role. I'm literally face deep in CRM. It's glorious. I love it. I just pop on headphones. You know, my office is literally a 30-minute walk from my house. It took a lot of soul searching and kind of being very picky about roles, but I finally found something I like doing, which is great. I'm on close to my 3rd month of non-smoking, and again, this is thanks to you guys and just how positive the reception of the channel and the content I've been making has been. You know, you guys have given me a thing, I guess, to focus on, which I've never really had before. It's a little bit weird having a thing, an actual, you know, a thing. I can go, what do you do, Davey? Well, I'm a YouTuber. Before it was like, what do you do, Davey? Play games, sometimes shower, really. It's pretty exciting. So yeah, thank you guys, basically. I literally, I've been trying for 2 years, prior to actually kind of doing my big quit 3 months ago. And I've always failed. Like, I've always gotten about a week or two in and I've just kind of given up. So seriously, it is legitimately thanks to just how amazing you guys have been. And I really thank you for it, because I would have not been able to do this without your help, even if you don't realise you've helped me. Another thing about the new job, which means that I now have money again. Because I now have money again, I can start investing more money into the channel. Those of you who don't run a YouTube channel probably don't realise this, but running a YouTube channel is very expensive if you actually want to make good shit, because basically very few people are set up to run a YouTube channel or have the equipment to run a YouTube channel when they actually start uploading videos. It's usually a whimsical thing that kind of blows up accidentally and they're like, shit, I have to actually start making good content and quality edits and shit like that. So basically, I'm getting an Elgato HD60 next week. Not next week, that's an absolute lie. I said that last week. It's this Friday, Saturday, if Maplins have sold out, because I can't be asked to order it online. I just want to wander to the Maplins close to my office. Which would be grand. The good thing about that is, one, I can actually record in full HD and 60 FPS, so hopefully the quality of the videos will be a little bit more increased. Seriously, David. But also, I'll be able to actually, the videos will be up a lot earlier, because those of you who have used the PS4 share function know that when you copy over to your PC or USB, whatever, it actually renders the videos before it, while it's copying over, so it can take literally hours to just copy over like a couple of gig. It's absolutely bloody ridiculous. That's what happened in last night's video. Ugh. And also it's random as well. Love it. Alongside that as well, because I've started my Twitch stream, which I fucking love doing, and I will continue doing till the dawn of time, I'm going to be able to start actually recording all of my Twitch streams. Now, I don't like Let's Plays, and I'm not going to do a Let's Play channel. However, what I would like to do is maybe give you 10-15 minute best highlights videos, because they'll be fun to edit, and they'll be quite cool for you guys to see some of the stupid shit that goes down in the streams, because even for the 2 I did, dumb shit happens. You ever spent an hour slowly sneaking your way to Jamaica Plain on survival mode with 300 people watching you, only to get one-shotted by a ghoul while you're wearing power armor, and seen everyone just laugh at you in the stream? It was fucking hilarious. Oh god, I'll drink after this. So yeah, basically, I'm good. I'm really good, really happy with the channel direction right now. I do want to start kind of adding different style of content. I want to start doing news. Also, now I've got my job, my PC will be coming, which means soon I will literally be able to record and edit a video and have everything up within a 2-hour period, not a shamefully long hour period. But the new PC hopefully coming next month. Don't hold me to that though, which also means I can maybe start dabbing into PC games a little bit, things like Rust, things like Ark style games, but also potentially even streaming on PC and streaming other games as well. Right, anyway, I've rambled way too much for an update video. So I love you all. Thank you for helping me quitting smoking and just giving me this amazing opportunity. Hopefully in July we'll hit 50,000 subscribers. Booyah! As always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns, and I'll have a new video for you tomorrow. It might not be an updated arena video. I might just whimsically do something else. Anyway, you all take care. Ta-ta.